Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to your 2/27/2020 full moon reading. This is a deep dive, so I hope you get comfy and join me for this entire reading. We're going to work with tarot and oracle. It's free flow. All these readings for this full moon have been very personal, very different within the different cards that I'm guided to use, the different oracle and tarot cards. I have 5 decks of tarot, 8 decks of oracle. I work with the angelics, the archangels, fairy, dragons, galactics, and Gaia, ascended masters. My name is Infiniti, and I am a psychic, physical, empath, medical medium, soul and ascension guide, channeler, astral meditation facilitator, and that's also channeling through that. And I'm a distance, natural born distance healer. Like I said, I'm a medical medium. I feel in my body exactly what and how you feel in your body, and I get information on all sorts of levels as to what we're looking at, what's going on in there. I offer many different ways to connect with me, either if it's through psychic advice, channeling, mediumship, working on tarot and oracle with you, or energy healing. I have a couple of different signature healing programs, or one is a service, one's a program. The Evolve Now program. And then I have the new Renew Now, a couple of services there, Renew Now and Renew Now Deluxe. Much smaller in commitment in a lot of different ways than Evolve Now, but still really potent in healing you now. But if you're somebody with chronic conditions, chronic pain, you're a light worker, a healer, an empath who you've had problems with your energy, or having pain, or you're feeling stuck, you just need help moving on, I would really suggest looking at the Evolve Now program. And I offer a 2-hour free consultation for that with a mini healing. Otherwise, there's lots of other services you could take a look at. I have ebooks and astral meditations that are all free on my website. Ebooks are what is psychic attack and how to eliminate negative energy. The other one is the light, the dark, and spiritual war, and how your energy plays a part in it. The other one is the essential empath guide, and there's a quiz there to find out what kind of where on the scale you are as far as being an empath, and a lot of resources. And then there is the cord cutting, the importance of cord cutting, and the meditation that goes along with that. Aside from that, just in the last week, I've been guided to facilitate a few really phenomenal meditations, aside from the one on the new moon that had a ton. The new moon for 2/11/2021 had a ton of activations, integrations, healing, clearing, totally free. If you have not done that yet, it is not too late to do the new moon meditation, even if you don't do it for another month. I mean, you could do it at any time. It will help you. Aside from that, I did one for abundance clearing and money wound healing. The other one was for body love and meeting with your guardian angel. And the other one was healing and integrating with your inner child. And lastly, I posted a couple days ago, was healing from fear, pain, judgment, not pain, fear, shame, judgment, unworthiness, stuff like that, associated with money, love, the unknown, and failures. It's a really deep, really intense, but very potent healing. I highly recommend checking out all of them. Everything that you can get to is in the description, my website for services, and all the good stuff that I offer for free and do for free, including these deep dive tarot and oracle readings for the full moon. They've been around an hour or over an hour long, and I'm just guided to go with it. I'm into it. I've created a new space here. Well, all of this was here, so I just brought in this table here I've been working on through these readings, and I'm really liking it here. So anyhow, Thanks again for joining me, Cancer. We are going to be getting into this full moon reading. Like I said, different decks for different reads here. So let's get right into it. We're going to be lighting some sage and Palo Santo to kind of get the air. I've already been doing this. Like I said, I connect with the angelic realms. I am an earth angel, so I connect with your angels, your guardian angels, archangels. Those are who I really tap into first and foremost. If you've been guided to this video, there's a good chance that there's a message here for you, or you're supposed to know me in some way if you didn't already know me. If you already knew me, then there's something here for you, even if this maybe isn't one of your signs. Maybe you're drawn to something else about it. So get comfy. I like to not rush through things, and so that's why things take longer, and I'm just guided to do that, and I think that's okay because some people appreciate that, right? So let me tap in here. Okay, well, first and foremost, the Moonology Oracle deck has been used across the board. It is the full moon, right? So of course we're going to use Moonology. I love this deck. It's new to me and I really dig it. Next we have, well, the other deck that we've been going to consistently is the Archangel Oracle. So we're going to pull that out. Cancer. Cancer, feeling the Hidden Worlds Oracle for you, Cancer. One of my very favorite. All of these decks I love, so it's really hard. I love them all, but this is it's very special, very special. Okay, I'm feeling that's it for the Oracle. Maybe I'll be guided to the rest of my Oracle at some other point, but let's get into which tarot we're going to use for you, Cancer. Ooh, I'm excited. The Wild Unknown. I don't think maybe we've used the Wild Unknown. I'm not sure if we have, honestly. Maybe early on. Maybe the first like one or two. Now it's all kind of a blur to me now. But anyway, the Wild Unknown tarot we're going to be using as your primary deck. Ooh, and then we're going to be using the Light Seers deck as the clarifier. So that's a little different. I like different. And that's it as far as tarot. So there we go. There we go. So we have your Light Seers. And with my Light Seers, I've got my Azurite. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God, I love this crystal. I'm a complete crystal nut and crystal freak. Can you see the dragon? It might be hard to see. Anyway, there's a dragon in there. This is my Azurite. I was showing it to the Leos, I think. I could not think of the name of this crystal to save my life. It was weird. I'm like, I'm like, it's usually more blue because it is. Azurite usually has a lot more bright blue, but this one has a lot of like deep purples and indigo and coppers. And aside from that, it's dragon. You can see the dragon, but there's a dragon there. There's another dragon. Yeah, we can see it. Okay, we get the flash. There we go. The flash from my labradorite. Oh, so good. Just stare at that for some really good into that third eye for you there. Okay, let's get started with the Archangel Oracle. I'm hearing Archangel Oracle, and just gonna light some incense, or not incense. Sage and I've got my incense over here. Sage and Palo Santo, just to clear some energies here and get them on and around the cards to just clear them out a little bit here. Okay. Cancer, so your full moon reading, let's just tap in, welcome in your guides and guardians, give us messages. Working directly with the Archangel Oracle here. Angel therapy with Archangel Raphael, who I work very closely with in my healings, by the way. Give your cares and worries to us, angels, and allow for us to take your burdens. I love this card. Hello, Raphael. Love you so, so much. Love Raphael. So maybe been worrying a bit too much, maybe just a lot of concerns going on. So this is something that's come up with a few of the signs. I'm probably going to put this out to all of the signs along with the meditation for the full moon, is to write out your concerns. So instead of calling them I'm stressed about this, or I'm worried about that, just say I'm concerned. It's a lot easier energetically, don't you think? I'm a little concerned about this, concerned about my friends, my job, my home, my money, my health, but whatever it may be, I'm concerned, and write it all out, whatever those are, whatever your concerns are. And then take it with you into the full moon, do a little ritual about it, light some candles, get your crystals. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. It's just about intention. When you're talking about releasing and handing over your burdens to the angels, or specifically to Raphael. So this could be, maybe you're concerned about your health specifically. I mean, he's for everything, all of them are for everything, giving, turning over your burdens, your stressors, your concerns to the to your guardian angel, to the archangels, to just all of them. They know what's going on in your life, so you just have to ask for help. Just like, I need relief from this. I don't want to think about this anymore. Help me feel at peace with this. But first you have to acknowledge what it is that's bothering you. So write out your cares and concerns, what's going on with you, get it ready for the full moon, speak them out loud, or call in your guides and guardians, call in your guardian angel, who's right there anyway, and have a little show and tell about, really getting in touch with what you're concerned about. And then if you want, you can burn it, you can bury it, you can tear it up, flush it down the toilet, whatever you feel like doing. There's no rules of this, but using fire is great. Some people freak out about using fire. They don't like to do that. You can do it in a really safe space. Burning the paper, letting it go, releasing it, or you can just meditate that you've done that. Like I said, I'm going to do a meditation. It's going to be about releasing and surrendering for sure. That theme keeps coming up. And this full moon is perfect for that, because it's the full moon in Virgo. We're in Pisces season. It's the time for us to think about ourselves, how we feel, what feels good, what we need to let go of, what is holding us back, what isn't healthy for us, what we may be or have been partaking in, consuming, that isn't necessarily helping our development. Raphael coming in again, you guys. Okay, Raphael doesn't usually make return appearances like Michael does or Gabriel does. Raphael is very subtle. So for him to come around twice, the second card is breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. So you really have been stressing and worrying, it sounds like. Maybe you've been holding your breath and not paying attention. Maybe self-care has not been, such a priority lately for you, because you are worried about stuff, or you're concerned about reaching out to somebody possibly. Maybe feel even a deep connection to somebody and it's just really overwhelming for you. This could be part of it, I'm hearing. So your health, your wellness is a big deal right now. So we're probably going to have this theme of doing healings, clearing energy, cutting cords, just because Raphael is here and he's all about it. Awesome news with this card though, overcoming difficulties with Archangel Jeremiel. I love this card. The worst is now behind you. You're surmounting any previous challenges. So we're coming into a time. I love this card. I love this card. We're coming into a time with this full moon Cancer where we're really getting over the like I'm seeing and feeling like the tough part of the rapids. Like it hasn't been like we've been able to deal and handle. It's been challenging, but it has felt like being in water rapids kind of thing is what I'm getting right now. So we're just like getting like past the really intense stages of that and getting into, you know, where it kind of goes into, oh, I can, oh, that kind of thing. That's what I'm feeling with this. So if you're, so if you're feeling that, if that's kind of been like, I think that the worst of it is over. If you've gotten this message before, please take that in, accept that, let Raphael take your burdens because you know that you're going to overcome these difficulties, whatever they are. Could be financial, could be health, could just be like people, family, just there's a lot that got tossed around with this pandemic. So there could be some of that involved with it too. Next is prioritize with Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. That and he's saying that'll feel good to you. Sometimes like the idea of getting organized doesn't sound so great, Cancer. But sometimes it's exactly what we need. We need structure. We need to prioritize what we're doing. We've gotten this as well, part of our self-care and going on the in and thinking about what really works for us in our world as we're moving forward is to prioritize those few things that we do, whether it's like we're self-employed and we can get involved in so many different things and it's all a priority and we're just not taking care of ourselves. I know that I certainly am known for that. Or letting others just kind of really run you ragged or take advantage of you, or I'm hearing like switching shifts at the last second or having you work late or overtime, or you're giving yourself overtime, you're not taking it's like too much. Also it's just not enough tapping into the light side of life. I'm hearing that too. So part of this like give your burdens, you need to breathe. And I'm hearing with Raphael saying it really is time to let go of a lot of the past. So definitely cutting cords. Please, 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 please take a look at my ebook. Check out that meditation. It's very, very healing, very important. And it's a work in progress for us to cut all the cords we need to cut, release everything we need to release. And sometimes we need to do it again and again. And it's like viscerally a difference in your life, in your system, in your physicality, and the people and situations that you cut cords from will feel different in your body. You'll feel lighter, you'll have more energy. It's literally cutting energy cords is about bringing energy back into the body, not about being violent, cutting people off and you know, anything negative. It's just all about, let's just either reset. You can cut cords with people that you live with and just reset energies, like control alt delete. And where are we using too much memory and energy here that doesn't need all these programs that are being just constant, and we can just pull that all back and start off fresh and just start with a new chord and brand new, you know, in that sense. So there's that. Counselor with Azrael, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Oh, I haven't seen this card in a while, Cancer. So I'm hearing, and maybe this is a good thing, definitely, but I'm also hearing this could be kind of part of the problem, is that there's too many people that dump on you. So whether that's a professional thing and you're a professional healer, seer, reader, or you're not, and you do some other kind of job, and people just in your world, in your job, around you, your friends, your family, your co-workers treat you like that, and you take it on, so it's even more exhausting. So this, I think, is a thing. Your prioritize is kind of like, you need to prioritize your energy too. You need to have some boundaries here with people and yourself, and like, okay, enough's enough. Like setting boundaries, setting priorities, that sort of thing. Okay, very cool. Anything else here? Just sincerely for yourself, take a look at those, my ebooks and my meditations. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, Raphael is really, really, really insisting on the fact that I get pretty insistent that I get insistent upon it. And, you know, just to reiterate, they're all free. So it's not like I'm like pushing you to buy stuff. It's not about me, it's about you. So just to be clear there. But he's really insistent about it because there's a lot of energy that's been built up. And if you don't take this seriously, you're gonna get run down to a point where it's too much. You're gonna get sick. Your immune system's gonna be a problem. So even, you know, consider deep healing. If it's with us, great. If it's somebody else, just make sure they're of the light. Make sure that, you know, you just follow your discernment with whomever you work with your energy. It's such an intimate thing. It's such a powerful thing. It's such a delicate thing. So it's very important who you're working with, but please think about it. Consider that. Okie dokie. Moving on. Moonology. Oh, I love this deck. We're going to keep our archangels right here so much. So I think we're going to have a heavy with the healing and taking care of our energy in this read, Cancer. So we'll see. We'll see. But typically, you know, Raphael doesn't come through again and again. It's just not his thing. But let's remember what he said about breathing. Nice, slow breaths in and out of the nose. That calms the body, calms the mind and the spirit, gets you back in alignment, gets you connected with your guides and guardians. You can also do a nice, if you pucker up your lips, kind of forces you to breathe slowly and just really fill up your lungs and let them go. Breathing is so important. So important. Okay, Cancer. A new start is coming. Oh, I love this. So for this full moon, we get this just generic new moon. A new start is coming. That is very, very, it's just so, it's very happy. It's just like a new start. So it's like I was saying, like Control Alt Delete, restart. You'll see what a new start it is when you take care of your energy. You'll just be like, I can't believe the whole world isn't screaming about this, because it works. It's unbelievable. Like, and you'll be so happy whenever it is that you're, but it's beginning with this full moon energy now, or maybe just this reading and for the full moon, and and there's just something that's now, it's like I feel like there's been like rungs on the ladder or bricks on the ground that you've been following, but it may not feel that way so much, or maybe it does a little bit. But in any regard, your dreams need a practical plan. This card is a reoccurring one in these reads for sure. Your dreams need a practical plan. I'm kind of feeling with this, we're just kind of, maybe that's the case, but I'm kind of feeling like we're just literally talking about your dreams. And maybe your dreams have gotten more vivid or more lucid, or maybe even you've been a little overwhelmed by them. Or maybe there's times you don't remember anything at all. And you're like, I go from like remembering and everything's so lucid and crazy in my dreams or wild or whatever the stuff that I'm doing. I'm feeling you're astrally projecting into higher dimensions and then kind of getting pulled down pretty quickly because you're not used to it in your sleep. So just have that awareness and that understanding that is actually a thing that you do float up and out of your body, tethered with your soul to your physical body, because you're alive. When you die, that connection releases, and that's when the soul leaves the body. But when you're alive, your body can still come out, or your soul can come out of the body. That's what astral projection is. It's what all of my meditations are. We get into astral projection. I call it guided astral meditations. I would call it guided astral projection meditations, but it's like, come on, way too many words. But it is like that. So the same thing happens when you sleep and you dream. You lift up out of the body. That's that whole feeling that you get, that like falling feeling, like it feels like you fell, but you're literally coming into body. So if you're waking up a lot of like with that shocking thing going on, we just need to ground more with your energy and clear your energy, so lower dimensional energies don't get into the astral and mess with you. That is a thing. Okay. Work through your fears. As I'm talking about that, work through your fears with this new moon in Scorpio. So we have 2 new moons here with the full moon. New moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. So yeah, I'm thinking that we definitely have some lower negative energies that are influencing your energy, and probably especially at night. We have confidence is your key to success. It's not going to take much for you to get this wrapped up. It really, really isn't. Clearing some energy, do that meditation for the fears, and just call in Raphael, Gabriel, Michael to be with you before you go to sleep at night, to really raise your vibration, know that your guardian angel is there. And so, maybe this is the message that you needed to hear. Yeah, it's real that you can go into astral and you can be messed with in your astral. That's what people, call night terrors or nightmares. And if you're unprotected and unawares, you don't know that that's happening. You have a lot of density. Remember, you can only like rise to the frequency that you're at or that you're ascending to. So there's a lot of stuck negative energy when you're trying to rise up out of your body. You're dense and you can only go so high. Then lower level energies can come in and start to play with you in the astral, because that's when you're most vulnerable. So, clear energy, clear fears. Know that the only reason that's happening is because where your energy is at. Maybe all this, maybe there's this, I'm kind of feeling like there's a couple few negative people in your world, in your life, that you really give a lot of energy to try to help them, or they're complainers, or they're in pain or something. And it just really lowers your vibration. And it's just like, it's making me tired thinking about it, honestly. You need to stand your ground, have boundaries for your time, your energy, your space. Like, if you have friends that are like texting you all night long, DMing you, talking about their relationships and their job and their this and their that, just be like, I'm going into meditation, I'm taking a bath, I'm not available for the rest of the night. Send out a broadcast, because it feels like it's like, could be a sister, you know, just close, and you just feel responsible for that. So, and just don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and to say, you know, like, you know, this is too much. I need my space. You know, you're just kind of, if there's more than one person. But anyhow, you can do it. It's not, you know, it's not that hard. You can do it. Okay, one more I'm hearing. Interesting. So you've got the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. And you just got don't let pride get in your way with a full moon in Leo. So calling in these courageous, strength, confidence type energies from your brothers and sisters, the Leos. But also pride, don't let pride get in your way. And be like, I can take it all on, you know, like, no, you can't. Stop it. Like, you need to take care of yourself. You need to stop taking care of everybody else. You need to really think about healing and grounding and working with yourself. A new start, a new beginning is coming. You're ready to just like, yeah, you're ready to just change a lot of stuff just in your immediate outer world. I think just more about how you treat yourself with your energy and how you allow others to work with, to, you know, come in, that sort of thing. And if it's more of a job thing, then it's time to assess, like, is this a job for you? Has it become too draining? Is it, you know, are you in retail? Is that the thing? Are you in some type of job where you're just around a lot of people, and it being the pandemic, that it's, you know, even more so, more stressful with the people? That could be it as well, Cancer, depending on your specific situation and who I'm talking to here. So that's why it's, you know, when it's a private read, it's a lot more precise. When it's a general read, it's like, I don't think people understand how much harder that is, because you're getting so much information and energy for different people. So that's why private reads are so much better, because you get personal, private information. Not to say that these aren't valuable, they definitely are, but so, and it could be this, and it could be this, and it could be, I find myself saying that a lot, because I see all these different scenarios coming into play. And work through your fears. Like most fears, I think that it's more like the fears of the unknown, the fears of your own self and your power. And I'm also getting a little bit like, if you put your foot down about with certain people, and the amount of energy that is taken, that it might cause some rift, or, you know, something like that. And just let that go is all I gotta say. Just let that go, because you may start discovering that you have more narcissists in your world than you thought. My book, What is Psychic Attack and How to Eliminate Negative Energy, gets into narcissists, and I have an article coming out soon about that as well. So anyway, let's move on, you guys. Lovely Cancers. Let's get a little bit more smokes here. A little bit. Let's get into the hidden worlds. Let's see what the hidden worlds has to say about all this, Cancer. Raphael showing up. Work through your fears. Breathe. Okay, what do we have here? It's tap in, it's Gaia and the hidden worlds. Everything we can connect to. My ears start to pop. I start to get warm. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Got it. Got it. All right, there it is. The crystal path. Look at how awesome that crystal path. Mineral spirits, crystal beings. Oh, crystals. The crystal path. Oh, a few months back, I seriously tapped in with crystals and Merlin and the crystal, what I call the crystal castle, and the fae that work with the crystals and the crystal beings and everything. And it's just so amazing. And not that I didn't already love crystals before that, but oh wow. No, just no. Once you get taken to those places and you start working with crystals in a certain way, you really start to feel just how important they are to us, just how important they are. Even shells are super, they're like crystals of the sea, but like there's one of my amethysts. Oh my God, I love them so much. And each crystal is programmed with information for you, specifically for you, for as long as you have those crystals. And sometimes you'll even be very compelled to give a crystal to somebody. And that's because it's time for it to go to somebody else. So that definitely happens. But anyway, let's get into this. Card number 14, the crystal path. Such a beautiful card. Take a look at it. Again, this is from the Hidden Worlds Oracle from Lucy Cavendish. So feel free to look it up online. Okay, pages number 62 and 63. There are crystals that connect and communicate, both those within the earth and those which lie in their stores and in our homes are part of a greater crystal community. Absolutely. And even while they may be far from their birthplace, they are often called into meetings with origin crystals, which transfer more of their gifts to each of the crystals related to them. In this way, you're part of a soul family where even when you may not be physically present, you are called in to commune and soak up the energies necessary for your soul on its journey. Exactly. They get programmed with energies for us, to help us, to give us information, to help us integrate. It's just, people don't even get it. Like what we think of as crystals, like with their very stagnant and state of their, how they resonate, what they vibrate at, and what they are, that it is just the one thing. And they help us in different crystals, help us in different ways with their different frequencies and all of that, because we're constantly in flux with our energy, but they're not, unless we connect with them and then we alter their energy when we have to clear it. But it goes well beyond that, well beyond that. So let's just keep reading and see, and I'll pipe in with my crystal business here at the end. Okay, each of us, okay, I'll read this again. Each of us is a part of a soul group and family. And when we connect with crystals, we too are becoming a part of their soul family, and they become a part of ours. And our path for a time intertwine and weave about. You will be called into the master class of the soul soon. When you are, there will be crystals present charging you with the energy of the crystalline energies that are both of this world and galactic and universal. This crystal path is cared for by those who understand the mineral magic of the earth and know that it connects us to other worlds, other planets, other times and places and beings. Oh, they most certainly do. This is getting me so emotional. Oh my God. Whew. Okay. The crystal path is opening up before you, and the deepest lessons of these sentient minerals, beings, is yours to explore now. Illumination. I am a part of a crystal family, and I am called home to work with them. A path has been prepared for me to find them. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, what can I say? they're they they're so special to us. They're so important for us individually and as a group, as a whole. The whole time I'm reading that, I'm feeling this intense Merlin energy present, and like I said, it's been probably about 6 or 7 months since I got really connected with Merlin, and I'm so grateful that I have, because he's all about connecting with crystals. When we do our healings, he comes in with intense amethyst energy. This is an amethyst, by the way. It's really, really dark, almost black, and it has green in it. And he actually insisted that I got this amethyst. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh my God, this crystal. He's very particular to amethyst just because of the nature of the the clear crystal that can be found in a lot of amethyst. The amethyst that he's had me get recently has a lot of the clear, not so much this one, but I have a couple others that have a lot of clear, and he's like, that is just super, super potent amethyst that have a lot of clear with that violet or that purple from the amethyst just amplifies, because quartz is the strongest crystal as far as its vibration and what it can do just across the board. It's just so it amplifies everything else. So the quartz amplifies the amethyst. These two are really what I have the most of, is the clear and the amethyst. I have a lot of crystals that I've collected over the years, and over these last few months, like I said, the crystal connection has been so intense, coming in directly with Merlin and him taking me with Gaia, the two of them, to what I call the crystal castle, but it's not a castle. It's just a humongous it's a humongous mountain that looks like a castle, but it's all crystal. And when you go in it, it's just like rooms and chambers and caverns of all the same crystals and all the fairies that are just programming them. And you can see they don't talk, but they're all telepathically talking about conjuring up like the faces and the hearts and the souls of people, and then connecting them to the crystals, and this whole thing that's going on. And it's so amazing. And however we're meant to come, the crystals that are meant for us get this done in different ways. So when you go into a store, somebody is guided to get you a gift, or you go online and you're compelled to a store and compelled to a crystal, and wherever you get that crystal from. And no, you don't have to be in person to get a crystal that's meant for you. you can have the intention, I'm going to get an amethyst, you're going to buy it online, it's going to come to you from wherever it comes to you, and that's going to be picked for you with your energy from whomever is in charge in that store of the warehouse or wherever it is and picking it. So a lot of people have this notion like, I've got to pick it myself, and no, you don't. You've got guides, you've got guardians all over the place that can very easily and do very easily all over the world. Crystals can come to you. So don't limit yourself. I personally have an amazing crystal shop here in my town, and they're like wholesale, and I get them is why I can have the crystals I do, quite frankly, because their prices are so ridiculously cheap. And I also offer a crystal gathering with GAIA service where I tap in with GAIA. We go to the store and we get the crystals that are meant for you. I charge them. And there's the whole thing about it. So check out my website for that. It's called Crystal Gathering with GAIA. And fill out a questionnaire and I go, and it's one of my favorite things I do. And I literally make no money on it. I just do it because it's what I'm meant to do. It's one of the things I'm meant to do to help heal people. Okay, so the crystal path, my dear Cancer, I'm also hearing also with shells to help you connect to the ocean, to GAIA in that way. Really help you feel good. You probably already have a good amount of shells, but I'm seeing get yourself some more abalone. Abalone is, I have abalone in a lot of places. I love it so much. It's so loving, and its energy that GAIA brings through that sea crystal. But just in general, start to think about, start researching, get more into the crystals that you already have. If you have them, start acquiring them. Start with amethyst and rose quartz and clear crystal quartz, and just see how you do this. I have this beautiful piece of citrine. Citrine is also like, it's yellow, and wow, it's just really bright there, isn't it? Yellow and white with that clear, there you can see it better there. But anyway, just whatever you gravitate towards, whatever you're guided to, whatever your guides, point you at, go for it. Just really start to bring the energy of crystals into your world. It will help you heal. It will help you ground. Think about wearing more crystals on your person. Bracelets, obsidian bracelet is great on your left side because that's your receiving energy side. So it'll help block negative energies from too much coming in. Is always a good idea, but whatever you're guided to. I have tanzanite, I have labradorite, so it's like another one. Oh, it's in that flash. This is the same as this, and then I have a clear crystal rainbow opaque quartz that is totally magical. So these are just always on me, so it's good to have crystals on your body, on your person, that you can always have working with you. Okay, so let's move on, you guys. Enough about all that good stuff. I could talk about crystals till the end of time, to be quite honest. We're being honest about it. But you know what I'm going to do? Take a quick little walk over here and turn off my heater. I turned it on earlier because it got cold in here. But now it's just getting too warm. Okay. Okay, so Tara, let's do it. Lovely Cancers. We got through our oracle. We did our Archangel oracle, the moon oracle, the moonology oracle, and the hidden worlds oracle with the crystal path. So if you've been more into crystals lately, if you're just, even the ones that you have, whatever, just get into them more. eBay is a great place to get crystals. You can get bulk. Amazon's a great place to get crystals. You can get big bags of crystals for pretty cheap. And again, you can get raw crystals are the cheapest. You get bags of raw crystals. So do that. They don't have to be expensive. They really, really don't. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm going to keep those, I'm hearing. Woo. All righty. First card, strength. Lion energy, big time with you, Cancer. The Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles straight up. The Hangman in straight up. The 10 of Cups straight up. The 3 of Cups straight up. The, what are we looking at here? The 8 of Wands in reverse. And the Tower in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so first up with the Strength card. So here we are again. You know, we saw that with the Moonology, those two, the new moon and the full moon in Leo coming up, and then we have this again. So we can't ignore that. This is the 11 card, so I'm seeing 1111. The Strength card really means inner strength. Really means, see this lion, he's not doing anything but holding a rose. He's got that infinity symbol, so he's tapping into his sacred knowledge and mastering his vibration. He's bringing in those light codes from the sun. Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. I'm feeling just where you would normally be kind of in a moving forward kind of way, you're just more about observing, like conserving your energy, which makes sense. Raphael chiming in going, they don't have a whole lot of energy right now. So this is kind of what that's about. It's like you're trying to conserve your energy, and you're thinking, you know what? This Ace of Pentacles is taking you within, making you think of stuff in a different way, and I think you're really ready for that. The Hanged Man, again, it's same thing with this. It's like that same thing. It's like it's almost said Hangman. You have the Hangman here. So on either side of this Ace of Pentacles, I'm seeing this Ace of Pentacles kind of being more like aha moments, and then like contemplation, like feeling different things, feeling things changing, and then taking it in, and then aha moments, revelations, new ideas, new ways of like thinking about structuring things. Remember, Metatron came through with prioritize, organize, get motivated, that sort of thing. So he's chiming in right here too. So it's kind of like the process of incoming, integrating, acknowledging, and then putting into practice kind of thing, because the Hangman is just taking that in. This could also be about processing through the dark night of the soul, and releasing the ego, letting go of the ego, seeing how it probably is just not serving you anymore. Really feeling this portal with this double portal with the full moon and the Stargate coming on 3/3, and this being a big time energy for you. It's right under the Strength card. Then we have the 3 of Cups. So I really feel it's a really good time, mind, body, spirit, you know, like finally there's this space for you to kind of see what that's about. And look at these two cards next to each other. We have the 8 of Wands and the Tower, both in reverse with this electric type energy, Cancer. See that? I mean, they're very similar. And it's about sudden like change in the head, in the way we think, in the way we process. What we thought to be true changes into something else. It's like, I thought it was this, no it's this. I thought it was this, no it's that. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. This is going to the upper, and integrate. So it's like with your Eight of Wands, we've got the energy going down to top. So it's like energy coming from the bottom up when it's in reverse. So energy from Gaia, from the ground up into your third eye is what I'm seeing here, and just causing this, like, this could even be about the Kundalini, to be honest with you. So if you don't know about Kundalini energy or how it can start to crack open and be a factor in your world, I had a couple of those events. I have an article on my Medium about that. If you don't know and it starts to happen to you, it can really mess with you physically because it's so much energy. It can really, really. It gave me stroke. I had strokes the first time. The second time I was literally with my headache for a month because of this energy coming up, and it's just your body, it can happen spontaneously, and if you aren't online to understand what's happening, it can really be detrimental because the medical community has no clue, so they're not going to help you. They're just going to make it worse, honestly. So but it presents really physically because it's energy. So read up about Kundalini if you don't already know. If you're actively trying to awaken your Kundalini, you may be tapping into that. If you're just somebody going through spiritual awakening and you're on this spiritual path, you have this light worker's destiny, then you know the chances of your Kundalini activating is pretty good. I mean, it doesn't happen to everybody, but when it does, it's major changes, major transformation. So maybe that's what this, yeah, I'm feeling that. So not maybe for everybody that's going to watch this video, but for a few of you, Archangel Raphael is coming in to say the sooner you clear up this energy, do cord cutting, do really serious energetic healing, it's going to make it so much easier for the Kundalini to do its thing and really get you online. Because that's what that's all about. Okay. Let me see. Anything else here? Let's clarify and qualify with our Light Seers Tarot. Pretty new deck to me. Really like it. It's very different. I like the art. Kind of same thing with this one. Non-traditional tarot is really fun, but so is traditional tarot. Hermetic tarot, Thoth tarot. I've got those as well. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we get to qualify and clarify the Strength card. Lovely Cancer. Cancerians. How do you what's the plural for Cancer? Oh, it always gets me. The Page of Pentacles. So we have the Page of Pentacles clarifying the Strength card that's right next to the Daughter of Pentacles, same card. We have the Two of Wands in reverse over the Daughter of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles. Over the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Over the Hangman, we're getting the Hangman. Over the 10 of Cups, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Over the 3 of Cups, we have the 4 of Swords, right? Yeah, 4 of Swords in reverse. Over the 8 of Wands, we get the 3 of Swords. And over the Tower, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okie dokie. Well, the standouts here, definitely the Hangman, clarifying the Hangman. Clarifying and amplifying Hangman energy. 2 Hangmans. Although we have your Hangman in reverse with the Light Seers and your Hangman upright. Interesting. Page of Pentacles over your Strength card. Two of Wands over your Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. So we definitely, I'm also feeling, got some abundance blocks. Got some abundance blocks to take care of. So you can really get this energy. It's like 2 of Wands, so just like it's blocking, and it coming over this Daughter of Pentacles next to the Page of Pentacles. We have 2 of those with the 2 of Wands over that. One is up, one is down. So we really need to get into, clearing those abundance blocks, healing the money wound. We have the 8 of Pentacles over the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the flow has been not steady, not stagnant. Not in flow. Like the flow of abundance has been kind of up and down. But this Ace of Pentacles is about what's going on with the, again, what are we pinpointing, or what are we focusing on? And I think this 8 of Pentacles is saying it's been difficult to focus, actually. It's been difficult to kind of get a lot of things done because there's a lot of energy going elsewhere. It's difficult to have a train of thought. It's difficult to all that kind of stuff. And that kind of comes and goes. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles with this 10 of Cups. Really, really intense energies coming with that portal, and that full moon energy really is going to be pushing you forward. Really is going to be pushing you forward through with this energy to get out of that Hangman stuck feeling, this double Hangman feeling. It's like it's like you're indecisive about, it's like, I'm ready, no, I'm not, ready, no, I'm not, ready, no, I'm not. Again, that could also be about reaching out to somebody. Maybe there's a burden here with where you feel that you need to make amends, you need to reach out, you need to say you're sorry for something. If that doesn't resonate, that's cool. But I think that I'm feeling that with somebody, that it's like, I need to clear the air before I can really move on, because I feel like there's this energy attachment that I'm having a hard time releasing from. Maybe it was a breakup. Maybe it wasn't even a breakup, but there was a break. A break. in some type of relationship. But anyhow, I feel like with this Four of Swords over the Three of Cups, you're able to really get into a place to take care of yourself, to soak in the energies with Gaia, to ground with her, to let go and release the past and what what binds you. But I really do feel that there's so much energy. See how similar these are? The Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands, and just the way that the energy here at the top is just like what the heart is connected to. You see that? Let me go here. See that? And then same thing with that Eight of Wands, like what is all like coming, going outward. So what still binds you, what you're still attached to, and then qualifying and clarifying the Tower is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups in reverse. Same as that Hangman in reverse above it. The Tower in reverse. So all of this in reverse. So I feel that with this, Cancer, that you have a situation where, and it's in reverse, that Tower is in reverse. So in transition of changing the circumstances, of allowing, of allowing for the new you to really start to come in. Literally, it's like, this is you, and that's the, this is you now, and this is you that needs to come in. And you can see you're in the picture, and there's just this work that needs to be done. But you have a lot of support. You have the tools to take care of it. I feel that you're motivated to do it, that there's a little bit here that you're apprehensive about, or cutting ties with, or what exactly does this all mean, in the grand scheme of things. But specifically, it's about taking care of yourself, your energy, your body, your soul, your mind, your spirit, connecting you with your soul, connecting you with your guides and guardians, your angelics, your archangels, who can help you in so many different ways. So dear Cancer, thank you so much for being here for this reading. I hope that you resonate with it. I hope that you remember to breathe, take nice deep long breaths, take Archangel Raphael seriously, him coming in to really want to help you heal. So if that just means calling him to be with you in meditation, you can ask him to clear your energy, just to be there, to be with you when you go to sleep, so you can rise up out of those lower densities. But you really have to do some work. So that is the thing that you'll go to sleep and you'll go so high. You'll go into meditation, you'll go so high. There won't be resistance. You won't feel uncomfortable. You won't want to bail out of that. You won't procrastinate, not do it, because meditation is just so, so, so important. I also see that as what this is here. Taking time to meditate, taking time to go within, taking time to heal, to self-heal. She's there by herself. So it starts here. Healing, even if you use somebody like me or anybody else, healing starts with you and you alone. And then the people that we bring in to help us, no matter who that is, can do what they are meant to do, but it starts with you. All right, Cancer, with that said, I want to wish you a beautiful full moon in the end of February. I'm going to be back with Stargate readings very soon. So please come back. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm going to be dropping meditations, energy updates, more readings. I do a lot across the board on Medium, on my podcast, on my YouTube, on Instagram, on my website. So if you you like what I have here, if you like the vibe and the energy, I am the real deal. I am really here to help you in any way that you're guided to reach out. Please do so. Again, let me know how this reading resonates with you. Leave a comment and share with others that you think that would resonate, whether it's this video or any of the others. Have a great rest of your February, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.